Hey, how you doing? This is Ibrahim Al-Khatib with a 5D entertainment video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Smoke TFV4. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is on the Sigelei 150 watt right here. Honestly, these two together, I nicknamed it the oil rig, just because honestly this thing is going to guzzle all your juice. You got to carry juice around with you. Now, this video is primarily for those of you, like a lot of us out there, who experience a lot of leakage with this tank. I am using the quad coil on it, I believe. And I mean, when I first got this thing, it was just, I couldn't hit it, I couldn't enjoy it. This thing was guzzling, this thing was leaking. Every time I looked at it, it was just oozing juice. Now, I've read what the actual company Smoke has suggested on their website, which is good. You can go ahead and check that out for yourself. I've also seen the other videos and read some of the things on the forum, and everything that was said is good, but I just want to share with you guys what worked for me. So here's it is, the Smoke TFV4. And I've had it basically leak free for about 2 or 3 days now. So basically, the best advice I can give is follow the instructions as far as how to assemble this thing. Check your O-rings. Make sure when you're setting this thing up, you let some juice sit in the cardo for around 5 minutes. And honestly, I feel like the key to this is, they say to vape this at, I think, 40 and above, or maybe 60 and above. But honestly, I'm vaping at 40.2 watts. And I mean, this thing's a charm. Let me show you. It takes a little while for it to get hot enough to provide the vapor, but honestly, it's just so smooth. So I don't know why they say to hit it that high. I'm not hitting it that high. And I mean, that was a big reason why I was just getting so much leakage. I'm not sure how the two correlate, but also another thing you can kind of see, it's really empty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the tank is pretty much empty. So the reasoning being is that when you fill this thing up, you want to fill it all the way, right? That's your instinct, because you want it to be portable and you want it to last all day. But in reality, to prevent the leaking, I never fill this thing up more than 75%. Just because I feel like when it is full, it's so heavy, the gravity of all the juice is overwhelming the cardo, especially if you are vaping lower than what they suggest, which I suggest. So I guess like the cardo is being overwhelmed, there's too much juice being sucked down into the coil and it can't vape all of it, so it just ends up leaking out. One more thing, obviously on the O-ring, on the cardo, make sure that connection is really smooth, because I mean, if anything's getting to the actual bottom part, the air, the giant air, actually I filled it up more than 75, but I'm getting pretty good at this, so it's fine. If there's juice coming out of this, I don't know if you guys can see, if there's juice coming out of this section, it's usually, like I said, you're vaping too high. You have too much juice in there, you're wiggling it around, you're holding it upside down, it's staying like this. Well, no shit, it's gonna start dripping out. But I mean, as long as you're monitoring when these are closed, and actually closed, because it's really easy to leave one corner open. And I mean, I would say you just gotta get used to it. It is basically the best tank I've used. I mean, the vapor quality and quantity is just stupendous. I mean, I can really taste the flavor. I have so many other mods and tanks and setups, and it's just all evolved basically to these two. One more thing, this tank eats a lot of juice, as in e-liquid and battery. So I would recommend getting some sub-ohm batteries, specifically made. Like I have some in this Sigelei, but honestly, they are not enough. So I just carry 2 batteries with me, because in a day of usage, you're gonna start running low early, and it's gonna suck. So yeah, enjoy your mod now and your tank without any leakage. This thing is a beast. Like I said, I nicknamed this whole setup the oil rig, just because this thing puts out the quality and the quantity. It's money. Just gotta know how to use it and take care of it and set it up. And good luck to you guys. Enjoy vaping. Take care.